The world isn't spinning faster, it just seems that way. Days are still 24 hours long, it's just that we pack more movement into those hours. The distance between Hollister and Hanoi hasn't shrunk, but we can cover those miles a whole lot faster. What happens tomorrow in Chengdu, China, echoes in Silicon Valley today. Sometimes it can be hard to figure out where we, our jobs, our family, and our communities fit into what seem to be a shrinking world. But if we rewind the tape and look at the images more slowly, Northern California's place in the world becomes clear. We grow the crops, everything from vegetables to nuts to rice and cotton that nourish and clothe people around the world. We give the world the hardware and the software that powers today's digital economy. We are the gateway for consumer goods that arrive by ship, everything from high-def TVs to TV dinners. They then move by rail and truck until they end up on local store shelves in our homes and offices. At each step along the way, this network of technology and transportation not only shrinks the world, it creates jobs. It drives economic value. Most of all, it offers opportunity. While the world seems to be shrinking, how we think about Northern California needs to expand. Instead of a collection of counties, towns, and cities, think of where we live as a mega-region that stretches from Redding in the north down to Fresno and reaches from Monterey inland to Reno. The idea of mega-regions has been used in the United States, China, and Europe to support large-scale, long-range economic planning. Mega-regions typically have at least 10 million inhabitants, include 2 or more metropolitan centers, and share economic, cultural, and transportation links. The Northern California MegaRegion really isn't all that new. In 1849, gold rush prospectors arrived here with maps that showed them the route from the San Francisco Bay up the Delta to Sacramento and then into the Sierra Nevada, where fortune waited for them. Or so they hoped. More than 150 years later, the Port of Oakland remains integral to the economic vitality of the MegaRegion. This is where sea meets land, where ships dock and depart, where containers move from ship to shore and shore to ship, where trains, trucks, and containers converge and disperse. This is where California's agricultural bounty moves from farm to containers to ships bound across the sea to store shelves and family tables on the other side of the Pacific. Materials and parts used by local industries and factories are imported through the Port of Oakland. Medical equipment and cell phones and consumer goods from clothing to cameras arrive from trading partners across the sea. As populations and industries relocate within the MegaRegion, transportation connections of all sorts, some of them already in place, become even more important. A marine highway will move container cargo inland to the ports of Sacramento and Stockton, serving both the Central Valley's farmers and the growing number of distribution centers in San Joaquin. Expanded intermodal terminal facilities will make it more efficient to load and unload rail cars on the site of the former Oakland Army base. And planning for efficient goods movement within the MegaRegion will have positive consequences for other long-range quality of life issues. Working together, we can improve air and water quality by promoting the use of cleaner energy technologies. We can support economic activity across the MegaRegion by creating good jobs and affordable housing. Working together, we can sustain the quality of life that defines Northern California.